What's going on, y'all? Hope you've been living right. Right now, I'm in my garage, and you can probably hear why I'm in my garage. But let me turn the camera around and show you. This is why I'm still in my garage and why it is so loud. This is hail, and it's sunny. I don't even know where it's coming from. Ridiculous. I gotta clean all of this out now. Hope that, and that are in good shape. Not too much damage. Hopefully no damage, but yeah. Still cleaning out the boat. Hey, I got some more storms coming up behind me. As you can hear, over there is tornado sirens. So we'll see what happens. Check out the radar, see what's coming, and check my truck for damage. All right, so finally made it out here on the water, and right now, bluebird skies. We had a rainstorm come through and I put everything up, but I think once the storm passed, everything's gonna pick up. We're sitting about 6 foot of water with 3 foot of weeds, grass, hydrilla, or whatever it is here. It's kind of cabbagey, but all these crappie are in spawn mode right now, and I am going to jump on this bandwagon of catching some crappie because I do love crappie, and so does the missus. But today I am going to use my little Shakespeare 7 foot light action rod with a Shimano 750 Sierra reel, real lightweight. I think I am only running like 4 pound Power Pro to little weighted bobber and 6 pound fluorocarbon line to a 1/16 ounce jig head with a Kalin's. I don't know if you can see it. Kalin's little scrub. These little plastics are unbelievable. I got 2 little flappers here, and they are amazing. But I'm gonna get it out, and I'm gonna let it sink. When I sink, I'm just gonna work that rod tip, and I'm gonna make this bobber work in the water, and that makes this move those legs, and it drives the crappie crazy from what I've figured out from last year. But this year I'm actually gonna video me catching some crappie. So here we go. Let's try to make this happen. Get out here and look like a ditz. All right, got it out there. No big deal. Let's get my shirt pulled down so I don't show crack. All right, so it's down, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work that rod tip. I'm just gonna bounce it like that. And there it goes. You can, when you bounce it like that, and all of a sudden they just pull it a little tight, reel up, and boom. Got him. Look at that. Ooh, look at that black crappie. Look at the color on him. Whoo. So there's the first one. Beautiful jet black crappie. I think I'm gonna end up keeping a couple of them. We're allowed 10 per person here in Wisconsin, and that is a nice size crappie. He is nice and fat. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but he is thick. So I think I'm gonna throw him in the live well, and we will eat some crappie this weekend. So that was one. Let's do one more. Let's try to get some more. I'm allowed 10. But this is my one way of doing it and working it, when the fish are this turned on and spawning and feeding like this, it's great, especially if you bring kids. They can see the bobber, they get excellent visual of what's happening, and it's actually pretty awesome. Woo. Pretty awesome when you see the bobber drop down, and kids love it. So I suggest this time of year, get your kids in a boat, get little, I mean, you don't even need these Kalins, but they do work phenomenal. Little light jig head and a little bobber. I got a weighted bobber so I can help cast it out further, and God, it's awesome. All right, get out here again. So I guess the goal today is 10 crappie that are of decent size for dinner. So, oh, there it goes, bobber's down, boom. This is so much fun, but one of the easiest ways to fish for fish this time of year, especially crappie, and nice crappie at that. I mean, he's a little small. We'll throw him back. We'll see if we can't pick out a few more a little bit bigger, but they are nice and fat. I mean, I'm not casting a mile. I'm probably casting 20 foot from the boat, letting it sink, and all I do is twitch, twitch, twitch. Make that bobber bounce. You can probably see in the GoPro, you see it bouncing, and then I pause it, and usually that's when they take it down. So I'll give it a little shake, that line, and pause. Give it a shake, pause. Oh, there we go. He grabbed it. One grabbed it. Give it a shake, pause. Give it a shake, pause. And he grabbed it again. I mean, the water's crystal clear. I can literally see my bait down there, and I can see when it kind of disappears. There we go. Boom, fish. Nice. Well, little guy, nothing big. Spine me. So we'll go ahead and zip that on out there. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. These little crappie are so much fun. I guess I should keep my pliers on me. So, there we go. There we go. We're not going to start getting too picky. Nice, another black crappie. Get them in the live well, get out and catch a couple more. With these crappie, you do not want to rip back and set the hook like you would a bass. If you're new to this, I mean, if you've been fishing for a while and fishing for crappie, you already know. But for the people that don't know, or just getting out and fishing for these fish, being very gentle on the hook sets is key. They got very brittle, soft mouths, and you don't want to hurt them. So you just go and just give it a little bump, and that's usually all it takes. And with a light action rod, it's perfect. Light or an ultralight rod always seem to be the best. There we go. Fish on. Nice. Ooh, that's a nicer one. Nicer one. Get him off, yeah. There we go. We'll keep him. That's crappie number 3 so far. Let's do this. Let's get my bobber off. I can't get as far as a cast as I like with like this, but it's another way of fishing, especially this time of year. If you know the crappie are here and you know they're in the general vicinity of where you want to fish, and you can make the cast with a 1/16 lead head, take that bobber off and just give it a good old wing out there, and just give it a second and let it fall on its own, and try to keep the slack out of it, and just give it just crank real slow. I mean real slow. And give it a couple little twitches. Let's see if we can't pick one up like this. Oh, there we go. There was a tap. Fish on. Got him. Yeah, that's fun too. That is a blast to do. That's so much fun to do. Little guy. He's kind of borderline. We'll throw him back. All right. Cast it out there as far as you can. Let it sink, but try to keep some slack out of it. Now, with these, there we go. You don't want them to sink all the way to the bottom. You want it to sink a little bit, but not to the very bottom, because these crappie, they hit up. And when they hit up, if you're just letting it fall, if you're not paying attention to the line, or the line doesn't move because he up hit it, you can miss the bite. And I've already done that. Oh, let's go ahead and always keep a pair of pliers on you, because you never know when one of these boogers get it down deep enough and get it. Look at that beautiful coloring. Beautiful, beautiful looking fish. So, yeah. Alright, that's fish number 4. Just reaching my tackle box here. Alright, so the lures I'm using, these guys are literally these Kalins, 1 1/4. Yeah, 1 1/4 crappie scrubs. They come in different colors. There's lemon meringue. Here I have John Deere green and chartreuse shad. This one's black with the chartreuse tails. Lemon meringue again. Fire tiger. You know, they make all different kinds of colors. And I mean, here, I'll show it. Here it is again. Acme Tackle Company, Kalins, plastics, crappie scrubs. You can pick these up from Walmart, Fleet Farm if you're up north. I'm pretty sure Shields, anywhere carries these. Anywhere that carries Kalins soft plastics will probably carry these in their crappie section. So my last one's beat up, and with the sun going down, we are probably going to change it up. I want to change it up to, let's see if the chartreuse shad. I'll go ahead and leave that a mess back here on the back of my boat, because yeah, it's not too windy. Chartreuse shad. This one is black, chartreuse legs. So I like to hook them with the lightest color down, or sticking out the bottom, or sticking out. I come out the top of the darkest spot. Sorry about that. I'm a little confused on what I'm saying. That way the light colors are down. And with these fish, they're not picky. It doesn't matter if this rubber or this plastic is on the hook, that hook shank perfectly, and it swims a little funny. They don't care. They'll eat anything. Yeah. I think they've all moved out here. Yep, fish on. Got him. Woohoo! That one feels better. That one feels better. There we go. Nice one, too. Nice crappie. Here we go. All right, got one. Back on the board. I can see bait fish out there just popping. So here in a moment, you're gonna start heading that way. They're chasing bait and I need to chase them. Find the bait, find the fish. There we go, fish on. Got them. They're up pretty high in the water column now. They are up pretty high. There we go. Another nice crappie. Yeah, little guy. He's nice, but he's little. So we'll get him back. Give that 5 minutes on the timer. So if they're up that high, we'll just, as soon as it hits the water, we'll start pulling. Pause. Oh yeah, yeah. They're shallow. They're very aggressive right now. There we go, fish on. Oh, little guys, man. They're so much fun. This one's a good eater. We'll keep him. We will keep him. Just a nice crappie in the beautiful sunset of the evening. Nice. I'm not even freaking recording there. All right. I guess I should be recording that, shouldn't I? Checking the wrong camera, but nice, another nice one. We'll get them back into the cooler. Live well. There we go. Flip it out there as far as I can again. And they're up shallow. There we go, got them. Not a heavy hook set, just fairly light. Get them up top of water, bring them in as fast as we can. Look at there, nice eater crappie. Nice. Oh, look at that little guy. Little guy. Yeah. End of the day shot. We'll call this today sunset crappie. Look at that beautiful guy right there. Get him back in the live well. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. To kind of sum up the day, tried coming out fishing towards the evening time. Dumped a crap load of hail on my truck and in my boat, soaking wet after I just got it completely dried out. Made it out here. It was raining, but storms passed. The crappie started chewing. Everything I used today, I will leave linked in the description. The rod I was using, a 7-foot light Shakespeare rod from Walmart. Nothing special, on a Shimano Sierra 750 reel. Great little combo, great little setup for pan fishing. I love it, especially when it comes to hook sets. It's not gonna rip it out of their mouth. You can just kind of get that load in the rod and get that hook set perfectly. Baits, Kalins, crappie scrubs, awesome little baits. These will be down in the description as well. Pick some up. There'll be links for everything, but I'm gonna end it there. Y'all have a good one. And remember, until next time, keep living right.